So hello everyone, welcome to the Underground. I told you I'd be back paying it out. I told you that I had a special guest for us, and now she's here. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and play her one of her songs that I fell automatically in love with, and this is her song. You tell me.
Never thought that you were wrong, but I was a fool and you were young, and all the blessing. All I have to say so long. I'm a loner and a loser, you're never gonna change. But you still look at me that way. All the vows have been wasted. I can make it. I don't wanna be your enemy. I'm a loner and a loser. You're never gonna change. Confidence, there's no instant to see. The one I send you here to me, tell me there is nothing wrong. Happiness comes in all different forms. You tell me, you tell me. You're lying, swear that I'm free, fine, but I lose myself. You're my state of mind. You tell me, you tell me. Never thought to set you free. You'd already planned your course. Better than being bored. And I don't wanna be ignored. I'm a loner and a loser. Ain't never gonna change. And you're still like the same way. Hey. And all the vows have been listed from all of your grief. I know you have been replaced. You're a loner and a loser. You're never gonna change. All of this ignorance, you left me with no confidence. Losing you is time to see the one I see you give it to me. Tell me there's nothing wrong. Happiness comes in all different forms. You tell me, you tell me. Lie and swear that I'm fine, but I lose myself in my state of mind. You tell me, yeah, you tell me, you tell me. Without a bliss and ignorance, left me with no confidence. Losing you, it's time to see what I said you did to me. You tell me there is nothing wrong. Happiness comes in all different forms. You tell me, you tell me. You lie and swear that I'll be fine, but I lose myself in my state of mind. You tell me, yeah, you tell me. I'm feeling so strange, but I'll never change you. Pick up the change, I'm feeling so strange, but I'll never change you. Pick up the change, I'm feeling so strange, but I'll never change you.
So once again, you're about to hear from that talented artist that you were just heard from herself, and you could definitely go look her up at. And tell me if I'm saying the last part wrong. Is it Rachel Sinversa?
Yes, it's Inversa.
See, I had it right. See, I was kind of worried because I'm like, am I saying it wrong? I don't want to ruin this. But she took the time to come out to the underground show to go ahead, and we're just gonna ask her some questions. I'm gonna mute my mic after I ask her questions, so you guys don't get that echo effect. Definitely, we're over here on Instagram. You already have people like watching the show, enjoying your amazing music. So once again, the first question we have is, what got you into doing music? What gave you the strength to come out with your talent?
What, to join the forces of the music industry altogether? I was born into it. So without any thought, my parents are both musical. My father has I think he's up to 10 albums now independently, under the name Fishkill, and also Chris Nelson as his solo project. And he was recording long before I was born. And apparently I got into his studio equipment when I was like 2. And there's a baby picture of me singing into a microphone. So I was basically born singing. And I wrote my first song on a Pianosaurus when I was 4, which is basically a small dinosaur with keys. So yeah, that's how I got started.
That's kind of amazing that you say that, because my son right now has the same keyboard that you're talking about, and he goes,
Oh yeah, the dinosaur with the keys, it's the best. It's so cute. I'm like, yeah, that's going to be a family tradition forever when I finally have kids. That's in the plans.
Well, I see that a lot of your music is just amazing. If you guys didn't really hear that well, it was actually a live performance that she recorded and posted up. It was back in September. So, do you have a new album coming out soon, or newer videos for the fans to see?
Yeah, so we're working on a lot of things. There has been some shuffles in producers and studios and locations. Our studio got flooded, so I'm no longer working with that producer who did You Tell Me. So now I have a new one, and he and I are going in more of an electro goth industrial direction, which is kind of where I wanted to be originally, and adding more elements of metal to the mix and making me a much heavier artist. So I went from being a pop star with an edge to being anti-pop. And I really, really like the direction that we're going. I have been planning this full track album for like ever. It's going to be 13 tracks. But before we get to that, because him and I are working on so much together, we're actually going to be releasing a 5-track EP. And we're titling it Everything and Nothing All at Once. So there's a play on words in there somewhere of all the time that it's taken us to really like put this together, and yeah, it's been a long time coming. But we also we did a cover track for the last show. We covered I Prevail's Breaking Down, and we're going to be doing a studio shot music video for that as well. And so that should be coming up on YouTube soon. We are also in the works on a new song called Loveless, and hopefully have that finished by the end of December so that 2021, we can come into 2021 with a new single. So that's the plan.
See, and that's so amazing. So, like, you hear that she's going to be releasing a lot of stuff. If you have any questions at any time, go ahead and ask us. She's willing to answer questions, right? If fans have something. So, so it's just amazing that how much you've already got planned and ready to get done. So when you have the release dates, definitely let us know so we can go ahead and make sure that's all posted up.
Of course.
Have you thought about starting like a newsletter for your fans and stuff too, so they automatically get updated once you're done releasing a product?
Yeah, so there's like a whole bunch of fan service stuff we have in the works right now. And of course, all my friends are messaging me at this moment. Sorry, let me move that. There's like a whole bunch of fan service that we have coming out. In addition to the posters, I finally have some new merchandise. I'm in the works of making t-shirts, and I have buttons I just ordered that are absolutely amazing. My friend Zach made buttons. Yes. I was going to say, are they sitting on my table so I can show you? Of course they're not.
I'll have to show you before the show's over, maybe when we have a break. But yeah, so we're working on a lot of new merchandise. All of my fans, I call racins as a joke. So, and it's really, really appropriate now that my hair is purple. Um, I didn't make the association at first. I was like, oh, that's really funny. I'm calling my fans raisins. And I just realized my hair is purple and I'm calling my fans raisins. And I call our network of communicating with the music and everything, I call it the grapevine. So we are actually adding names to the list. I have a clipboard that I take to all the shows. I hand drew my name on it and put some spider webs because I had this weird obsession with spider webs and spiders. And so I've been collecting names every time I have a show. And so those names are going into a database. And I'm hoping to kind of create like a fan funnel and have a website. We're in the works of a website right now. I hired a friend to animate a spider for me. So there's like a whole bunch of cool stuff going on with that. Yeah, and the Patreon thing, definitely gonna have that as a subscription available soon, and planning on doing private shows. I'm doing acoustic performances, behind the scenes stuff. Every time I've been in the studio this week, I've recorded some behind the scenes footage, taken behind the scenes photos, stuff that I want the fans to get like an up close and personal kind of like experience.
Sorry. So yeah, most definitely, you have a lot going on, which it's amazing. So we just want to help you. We do have a plan for a rock show in the future for here on Breaking the Mold. Would you consider doing that like we're doing now? Just you would sing, performing your music on our show? Because what I'm going to do is I would like to at least to get 5 artists that I like personally want to thank and have the world see them the way we do. And I think you would be amazing to add to the show because I got enough dudes ready to do it. I'm trying to find more of the female metal type that actually show
Right.
get out there.
Yeah.
Because the only other female running band besides that I've met recently besides you is I Know Sepsis, and that's the only other one that I've met besides now. I was glad I found you when I did. So
Oh, I actually know quite a few. I can probably recommend some.
so definitely we're trying to show there's more female force in the metal than what it's being perceived as, and not only that because you see a lot more guys than you do girls. Just when when you're researching music, that's the first thing you see is guys doing death metal, not girls. So unless you're really into the music.
A lot of women drop out because the industry is much harder for women. And in a lot of cases, we get 1 or 2 bad encounters and it just kind of ruins the industry for us. I'm a resilient mother effer and I keep going. And that's something that a lot of my counterparts don't necessarily have. So I'm just, I'm in my 30s and I don't care. And I have no children and I have no inhibition. And, I'm just doing it because why not? I have nothing to lose.
So, how has COVID affected you? Has that affected you in like a really bad impact, or how's?
Yes. I'm losing my house. All of my bills are overdue by at least 7 months. I'm still waiting on PUA, but I wouldn't have a career without COVID. So it's kind of a double-edged sword because I was a dancer. I was an entertainer in clubs for about 11 and a half years. And COVID happened and no longer were the clubs open. And I had to find other ways to make money. And I had all of this time on my hands. So I got more into my music. I got more into my fashion business. And I really started to kind of like take my career to the next level. And next thing I know, all of these modeling opportunities are getting posted. I start adding myself to TFP groups and then I'm shooting every weekend. So it became kind of a buildup from where I was at. And I was doing a back and forth studio thing with the producer that originally recorded You Tell Me. And I was doing all of that and working on new tracks. And before I knew it, I was booking shows. And it's been kind of a roller coaster. And I know that there's only a handful of venues that are even open, but I've been fortunate enough to play in 2 of them. So I can't really complain about the situation.
So, yeah, I know in Ohio it's gotten a lot worse. We actually just had our school call and tell us that they had two positive COVID
Ugh.
yeah, today. So, but thank God we don't send our kids to school because we do homeschooling. So, be thankful you don't have children right now.
No, no, I dodged that bullet twice.
but
My cat always wants to be part of everything.
so have you seen any of my art at all?
Mhm.
Because I'm willing to do some album art for you if you need it. Because how I actually draw is I actually listen to certain music and I actually draw what the music is telling me to draw. That's none of that's like off of pictures and stuff like that's kind of like I did
Right.
mine from straight up fantasy. So it's a lot of the art that people are seeing, it's just from me listening to certain music. Like I drew an angel I think not too long ago that I posted of actually listening to your music with the spider and stuff in its hair, which is kind of
Interesting.
funny.
I definitely need to see that.
Yeah. So I
Definitely for like featured stuff on the website and, not so much fan art, but like, stuff that we can put on t-shirts and posters and stuff. So I'm looking to do a lot with independent artists, and trying to like give them a shot. Like my best friend drew this amazing picture of me as a rock star for my birthday on
well
my card. And
like
I'm trying to get her to actually make it into a character for my website so we can animate it and make it like a part of the site.
so yeah mostly like yeah I'm still so I was just reading over here what the fan was saying Banderai and he this is all the songs that I normally play he's a big fan of ours he's enjoying it give me 1 second might be able to join somebody in with us oh you're still there okay okay you still no oh no
Hi.
1 second
Okay.
oh no let me call you right back. Let me call you right back, okay?
Okay.
Resume call. Okay, something happened. I'm fixing it. Okay, there we go. I apologize for that. Everyone, I
No
apologize.
worries.
It was a tech difficulty. That was Sammy Lee. She was trying to get on. She's going to be on shortly after we're finished our interview because, like I said, she took time out of her day to come and be a part of our show to talk about what she's doing for us as a fan base. But another idea I should give you is maybe you should actually have an art contest within the art community for professional artists because I know a lot of us are struggling right now because of COVID. So we can't just like go out to concerts, see music, and be like, "Hey, do you want something done anymore?" Because now it has to be online, and then you end up getting people that scam you out of money by like showing you a whole bunch of good art, and then you pay them half, and then you don't get nothing. So there's scams going on. So it's a lot harder for an artist to get out there. So maybe like if you do a contest for your company and your business, maybe that you'll be able to attract the art that you want.
Something to think about.
It also attracts you more of your fans because now your fans can express how they feel about you if you get certain artists. Because I know a lot of people have hidden talent that are amazing that takes music like yours to unlock for somebody else.
To kind of bring it out. Yeah. I could see that. That's an interesting idea. I actually never thought about that, but that's actually a really good idea.
Yeah, because not only you benefiting yourself, but you're also helping back out in another type of community that's artistically talented. You know what I mean? We can because
Right.
that's what breaking the mold's all about. We're about helping everyone and anyone with no matter the talents be big or small, or they have a small business. Our whole thing is we want everyone to reach their goal. So that's why I give you that idea because maybe there's an artist watching right now that loves your music that has art that you would be like amazed with, but but at the same time you can make it like a contest, and then they benefit as well as you do.
I like that idea. Thank you.
So if is there anything that you would like to tell your fans that like from your personal experiences, like when it was hard, how your music has helped you get through things that were rough. Um, how it helps you maybe explain how you feel sometimes when you can't just tell someone. You just have to make it into a song.
So it's complicated. My writing process isn't normal. Um, Songs kind of come to me, but I feel like I'm just the medium through which they come to life. And in a lot of cases, I write in another language first, one that nobody else understands. And then eventually everything gets translated into English. But in a lot of cases, my songs more or less predict the future. Sometimes they've helped me out of difficult situations. There have been a few times where I've been like hella broken down and I wrote something and that kind of got me out of it. But the the number of those times it's very small compared to like the number of times that I write and don't think about it, and then something happens to me and that song gets stuck in my head and I'm like, oh, so that's what I was writing about. Yeah. Another part of it is I have a borderline personality disorder. So a lot of the things that are going on inside of my head have something to do with uh, the feeling like I was invaded as a child by an evil twin that I didn't know was actually there. I found out later on, actually fairly recently, maybe about 3 years ago, that I was supposed to be a twin, and I either ate or absorbed the other one. So I am technically two people. So that has a huge impact on songwriting. And then as far as experiences go, oh my God, my 20s were a roller coaster. I don't remember 19 through 27, but I can tell you that the amount of emotion and the amount of um, resilience that came from all of those struggles is absolutely 100% conveyed in my music.
So, moving on from here, and I just want to ask you one more question because I know you know, she gets lots of stuff to do, and nobody's asking any questions over here because they're scared. But don't be afraid if you answer this
I'm an
question.
intimidating person. I can't help it. People tell me this all the time.
But I think you're amazing. We appreciate you, taking the time out to actually think about coming on our show and actually doing it. Because I've had people say, "Oh, I'm going to be on your show," and then time for show, and nobody's there.
Yeah, no, I'm really big about sticking to my commitments. It's really rare when I cancel anything. So, like, unless I'm like in a dire situation where like there's no way I can get there, or I'm like incredibly sick or whatever, that for the most part, I pretty much just follow through. That's how my parents raised me.
So the final question I have for you is, what can you tell younger women that are trying to, have this talent but are keeping it hidden? What can you tell them to give them like a little more of an empowering push towards going towards their talent instead of hiding it?
Life is what you make of it. Live life by design, and you're not made by design. Basically, you don't need to fit in society's little box. You don't have to be like everybody else. You don't have to be a freaking Barbie doll. You don't have to be a model. You don't have to be any of the woman careers that you see, and you don't have to outdo the guys. What you have to do is be an individual. You need to be yourself, and you need to accept yourself for who you are, love your body, love your mind above all, and appreciate what you have and stay grateful. And when it comes to this industry, if you are interested in being a musician, nothing is stopping you. Only yourself. You make the limitations that you place in front of yourself. Sure, there are obstacles in life, but you can't control what happens to you, but you can control how you react. And if you keep pursuing what really, really matters to you, you will break through.
So I think that definitely anybody out there listening needed to hear that. That's definitely great words that you said. So thank you so much for actually coming up on our show. Hopefully we can host you later on in the future. I'm gonna go ahead and let you go so we can go ahead and you have a great night, and then
Yeah.
hopefully enjoy the rest of the
Thank you for
show.
having me.
Enjoy the rest of the show because I got a lot of artists that I found actually today who submitted their music to me. So there's an artist that you probably never heard of that you may like, female and male.
Oh,
So, all right.
cool.
So, everyone, we appreciate her for being here, and you'll definitely see her in the future, right?
Yep.
All right. So, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Yep, you too. So now we're just going to go ahead and move forward with having our co-host with us that's been waiting so dearly in the background because I wasn't doing it right. So we're going to get her on. We're going to go ahead and kick off the show now. Sammy's involved now. We're going to go ahead and play our music that we have for you that's submitted. Amazing talent that we have for you. What's going to happen is I'm going to go ahead and play a song, and I'm going to go ahead and name the artist. Then we're going to end the song and hear what Sammy thinks about them, how what's her point of view of their music, and you also hear mine. And we also take song requests throughout the show. If you have any requests for the beautiful Sammy Lee, please feel free to hit us up. We're on Facebook, Twitch. We're on YouTube Live right now, so you can see her. You can see her photos. That's in the slideshow. You can also see her older photos that we always have on our show, anyways. That's from before, and then we also have her as one of our sponsors. So now, everyone who wanted to know who the special host that's going to be joining the BTMX with her own show is Miss Sammy Lee herself. She's just getting prepared, so as soon as she's ready, her show will be ready.
I can't wait.
So I'm going to go ahead and start off with some great music for you, and then we're just going to have a great show.
Sounds good.
Well
So Sammy, what was your thoughts about Solo Death song? What was your thoughts about it? What did you like about it? What did you dislike?
I really like the flow and the beat of the music. As someone, as you know, I like hip hop and rap and stuff like that, but I definitely liked it had like a bass to it, which I really liked, like a boom boom.
So you're excited about being on tonight's show?
Yes.
Because I know for a while she's missed you guys. So I told her, why don't you come on tonight before you do your show so you can, all the fans can actually see you besides you, just being solo, not a moving picture. If anybody watched Underground, this is also the woman who did them short scenes for the horror movie. That was her. And you've also seen her.
Yeah, that will be released this year. I'll let everybody know when it is.
And you could definitely, and you'll be able to go over to Breaking the Mold and actually see a whole page about Sammy Lee with all her photo shoots, photos, her special things that she has for special fans and stuff like that. You'll find out information about her shows. You'll find out information about anything that's released with her name attached to it. And as she sees, she knew to bring the party to the underground. So, you think Solo Death's a pretty good artist? Because he's also one of our hosts, too.
Yeah, definitely.
So he's going to work right now. He's working through this COVID. And then he almost had a COVID scare. Thank God he came through okay. He's safe.
Oh, no.
So we're going to go ahead and with some more amazing music. Let's go ahead and lively everything up. The next band is Ritual Ether with their song Halo. If you like rap and hip hop, I think you'll like this band as well.
Woo!
Said if you say so, I'll be hot forever, I can't ever say no.
Staring in the mirror, using like a tape.
Chop, hurry, get your credit card. Got the demons on the ready and they never charge. Life is like a circus, it ain't fair at all. We in the seventh circle, man, I swear to God. I swear to God. Yeah. Swear to God. Yeah. Cross my heart, I hope you die, we lost enough. You leave the mods with us, you'll need an armored truck. Drug language, if I'm making lines, you caught a rush. I'm driven as fuck, bitch, it's a party bus. Dearly departed, we're sorry for filling coffins up. Cause we can't stop getting higher than planes and stars and stuff. I caught a drip, now I'm feeling charged that I'm coughing up. My death wish is a star, but it still ain't dark enough. Yeah, I'm on the other side, someone call it upside down. Yeah, if you don't wanna die, run, cause we don't fuck around. I'm on a microdose and I might just multiply some. And if I overdose, then now you won't know what I died from. I'm a ghost man, but I ain't biting infamous, bitch. I'm a suicide boy, might just slip my wrist, bitch. I'ma take the wheel from you and just twist the shit, bitch. Met the devil in the south and now I'm in this bitch, okay? I got a halo, but I'm not an angel. The devil told me do it, I said if you say so. I'll be hot forever, I can't ever say no.
Staring in the mirror, using like a tape.
Chop, hurry, get your credit card. Got the demons on the ready and they never charge. Life is like a circus, it ain't fair at all. We We in the seventh circle, man, I swear to God. Swear to God. Swear to God. Kill 'em with fire, they disrespect it. Burn them witches, they trippin', they fucking left me. Go ahead and count your blessings. Count 'em, yeah. You wanna flip on Devil's Night, the horsemen leave you headless. Y'all suck, bitch, Dracula getting jealous. Come and kiss the ring, I'm actually speaking Elvish. I'm sick of waiting to sell my soul for the precious. I'm at the crossroads, the contract is hellish. I'm always getting high just to cope with the pain. I always wanna die, but I know that I can't. I'll fucking live forever, it's the deal that I made. You won't see me ever if I kill you in vain. They ain't ready for the come up, better grab your weapon and come get rid of me quickly unless you wanna let him. I got enemies plenty, I turn it to connections. A cold prophet, I got it, this angel fell from heaven. I got a halo, but I'm not an angel. The devil told me do it, I said if you say so. I'll be hot forever, I can't ever say no.
Staring in the mirror, using like a potato.
Chop, chop, hurry, get your credit card. Got the demons on the ready and they never charge. Life is like a circus, it ain't fair at all. We in the seventh circle, man, I swear to God.
So what did you think of that? That was Ether. They actually, when he was a Kel, becomes Serpentine. We'll wait. Try again. There you are. There you go.
Can you hear me now? Or
Yeah,
I thought it got delayed for a minute.
It's okay. It's okay. I hung up on you earlier. Shit.
No, I really like that one. That was good. I like the beat. I was dancing to it. I like the voice. I like some of the metaphors that he used in it. I definitely like that one a lot. That's definitely my genre and my type of music.
Yeah, so Ritual of Ether, they actually join up with Razakel. Yeah. And then when they join up, they actually become the band Serpentine. So, yeah.
That's exciting.
Most definitely. So do you like my face today? Is everyone enjoying what I look like?
I do. I'm a cat today. Do you see my cat face?
Yes, we do. So, so the artwork that you see on my face was dedicated by my wife today. 3 hours of show. She sat down and made me look sick as fuck. So definitely, if you like what she's done, definitely thumbs up. She'd enjoy to see that later on. So definitely, I got a lot of amazing music like that. So we're just gonna go ahead and move on to a female artist now that I haven't played in a while, but I think needs to.
Awesome.
And the band is actually called Obsidian Eyes, and this is their song Transcendence.
How are you, Frank? I'm ready.
Facebook, Twitch, Twitter. We're on all the social medias. TikTok, you see a lot of her promotions. You'll see a lot of Sammy Lee, and she gives me photos, and I get to work my magic. And then, she also has a TikTok of her own, so don't forget that either. So you definitely want to go see Sammy at her TikTok and her Facebook page and her Instagram, because she has so much art out there, and she's already been part of movies and commercials and shows, and you just don't want to miss out on that. Because she has great potential, and now since I snagged her up for the radio station, none of you else can have her for that part, because now she's BTMX. Everything else she's open for, like movies and things. She's just not working for any other radio station.
Nope, I'm not.
So, so you did like it. Was there anything that you didn't like about it?
Um, Nothing. No, not really. Just that it wasn't my genre. Like I'm a hip hop rap person, but I like the instruments. I like the chorus. The singing was very catchy. Like I was saying, I definitely like that.
So, is there anything that you want to tell the fans since you've been gone? Are you what? Are you going to have a great show for them coming soon? And how soon do you think your show will be ready?
Yes. So this weekend I'll be posting sets of my new photo shoots so on Instagram. So be look on the lookout for new pictures starting tomorrow. I'll also be starting my own talk show with you guys, yes, and I think I'm going to be talking more about my modeling life and my life growing up and how I started and how what I learned through coaching and modeling classes and all of that, so I can help other people who maybe want to start modeling themselves, or even young teenagers or kids, or parents that want to get their kids modeling. I want to be of help to them, and I think a talk show, just see if they really would like, because it is a tough industry, as you know. I think I want my podcast to help people realize that this is something they really want to do, and they can do it if they work hard enough.
So you heard herself. So you got a sneak peek. And like you said, you already heard what genre she's going to be playing at her show because that's her genre and that just fit her well. So we'll be passing off news, especially if you want to be your rap artist. You heard what type of music she likes. So if you want to get like she's the teacher and you want to give her Red Apple, definitely give her one of your songs that you want played on her show and give music to her.
If
So,
anyone needs people for their dance videos, I'm right here.
well, the nice thing about this is also we have a video that's going to be being posted up. I'm in the process of fixing it up so it actually is visually better. But it's of her dancing and performing that way too. So now think about this: she is a dancer, model, mother. She now is a host of her own show. She's also not only just just a regular actor, but she's an adult actor. She's also has she's willing to do mentoring too as well. So and she's a pretty good judge on music, and she's been a part of breaking the mold since we started. So
I'm a judge-free person. I don't judge anyone. I'm open-minded. I'm very spiritual. I don't even judge religion, anything. So whatever you have to ask, I'm right here. I don't judge.
and that's just amazing. We just judge music. So
Yep.
so going on to another female artist, and I know if you've watched Breaking the Mold, you know you're going to end up seeing this band play. This is Sepsis with their song "Falling in Love."
Oh.
as you can see, that Sam Lee is always trying to work, make sure that show is being shared. She's actually talking to the fans over here on Instagram. Sorry if you guys came to the show kind of late. Tomorrow, we also have Twisted Gardens. As you can see, if you go over to the Facebook page, you'll be able to find Miss Sammy Lee's photo of her doing her witchcraft. Is actually the main theme for Twisted Gardens. So definitely go over to our Facebook page at Breaking the Mold or BTMX. Click on that, and you'll be able to click on Twisted Gardens. You'll see Sammy Lee right there playing out, and we do like a slower Nordic, more of like a cultural type show with different music and stuff like that. Plus, we actually do some magic teachings as well, or Wicca if you want to be correct. But we're going to do one more song on the show. I'm going to give everyone a chance to go ahead and make a song request. One last song request. Please, if you have any questions, go ahead and ask Miss Sammy Lee yourself. You can either ask her here on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, or you can go over here. If you're on Instagram with us, go ahead and type it in. Or if you would like to come on live with us, live with me, she'll definitely see you.
Yes, my photographer John just joined. So, hi, John. He just had surgery, so... I hope he's feeling good.
Hope you get better, man. So would you like to be on Twisted Gardens tomorrow? Since your face is already at the front of the show, would you like to be on the show? It's at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, everybody. 10 p.m. And it goes from 10 to 11, just based on how everything's going. So, Sammy, are you going to be there tomorrow?
Yes.
Yeah. So, we're going to do one more song for the night. And then we're going to go ahead and end the Underground. And then Underground next week will be actually longer. We'll actually have an interview with another amazing artist. Plus, you'll hear more music that I know people haven't heard. But the last song I want to go ahead and play for today is actually no other than our own Silhouette Death. You heard that song before. Wait until you hear this one and hear the difference. Like, seriously, there's like a 180 in how he sounds. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and play the song now. And so we're going to go ahead and have to move on from that song because apparently Spotify is actually giving me issues. But definitely go over and hear the song that day. It's a total different way of sounding. He sounds almost close to Slipknot. But we are going to give you one last band now, here. I think you'll like this song a lot, especially you, Sammy. I know I like it. But this is Royal Bliss with their song Medication.
Talk about it. I don't really want to waste my time. Everybody's got the ways around it. You got yours and I got mine. I don't need another intervention. I don't need another rescue line. Everybody's got the ways around it. You got yours and I've got mine. You got yours, now give me mine. Where's my medication? Contradiction. Don't tell me sun don't shine. You got yours, now give me mine. Where's my medication? 'Cause I'm about to lose my mind. Where's my medication? 'Cause you pushed me one too many times. You got yours, now give me mine.
So that was the last song of the night. We want to thank you guys for showing up. You see the kitty dancing in the background. So we'll definitely see Miss Sammy Lee tomorrow night over here on Instagram. You can catch her on Facebook and YouTube with us. She'll be a part of Twisted Gardens. And you hear the cat yelling at her, "Put me down! Oh, I don't want to dance!" She's in heat, so she's happy.
Yeah.
So,
Kitten.
So we'll definitely catch you tomorrow. We're going to have Sammy Lee tomorrow night. So if the person who won, I think should be the winner of that photo, is Mr. Robert over here on Facebook. Because he's been a part of this whole entire show. He's been sharing and caring. He would like our shows to eventually go 24/7. Which, once we get enough people, that may be a possibility. We're still in the building stages. Still trying to find reliable people.
You said his name was Robert?
Yep.
Congratulations, Robert. And just send me his address and I can send it out.
So, Robert, you hear that, right? You need to go ahead and PM us your private, your information privately in a message so we can go ahead